student. Today we are going to discuss chapter 4, basic geometrical ideas, exercise 4.1, question number 1. Question number 4. Question 4 here, how many line can be drawn? How many line can pass through one given points, two given points? Okay, so let's see a part of this question. This is one given point. So how many line can we pass here? One line, two line, three line, four line, five line, six line, seven line. You can say unlimited. Okay, unlimited line can be passed through a given point. Unlimited line can be passed through a given point. How many line can be passed through a given point? Unlimited, infinite. Okay, and in 2 point you can write here infinite line can be passed through a given point. And next part is B part, two given point. How many line can be passed through two given point? Here suppose this is point 1, point P. So at point P, this is a given point. These points can pass unlimited line or infinite line. But here 2 point is given, point A, point B. So how many line can pass through two given 2 point? So if you join this point, 2 point, so you have obtained that only one line can pass through two given point. Okay, only one line can pass through two given points. Okay, now the next question number 5 is that draw a rough figures and label suitably in each of the following case. Point P lie on line segment AB. This is given here, question number 5. And question number 5, this is given here. Draw a line AB that contain point P. A point P line on line segment AB. So for this we draw a line like this. This is a line segment AB. Clear? This is a line segment AB, and this line segment point P is lie. So you can write point P anywhere on this line segment. So we suppose this is here. This is a P, point P. Here this is a point P. So this is a line segment AB on which point P are lying. Clear? Now B part of this question number 5 is that draw line segment XY and PQ intersect at point M. So first we draw line segment. We draw line AB, XY and PQ, and they intersect at point M. So for B part of question number 5, this is a line XY and this is the line PQ. X, Y. So at which place they intersect, that place is point M. So where they intersect line XY and line PQ. So you can see here line XY and PQ intersect at this point. This point is point M. Clear? You can see here line XY and line PQ intersect at point M. Now, next C part of this question number 5 is that line L contain E and F but not D. So for this we draw line L that contain point E and F but not D. Clear? So first draw line L. You can see this is line L. This is line L, which contain point E and point F. So suppose anywhere on this line, this is point E and this is point F, but this line is not contained point D. So you can write point D above the line or below the line, anywhere. Okay. So here we take point D here. Okay, line L contain point T and F but not D. If you write any point O here or P here, point P here, so it means that this line L contain point E and F but not contain D and P. But in this case only given D. So this is our rough diagram according to this question, that line L contains point E and F but not D. Now D part of this question 5 is that line segment OP and OQ meet at point O. Okay, line OP, line segment OP and line segment OQ meet at point O. So for this we can draw here the OP and OQ. It means both points are same, O and O. So we can draw like this: O, this is P, this is O, and this is Q. Okay. OP and OQ midpoint O. This is clear. Line segment OP, line segment OQ. Okay. They meet point. They meet at point O. So here OP and OQ they meet at point O. Clear? So student, I hope all of you understood these questions. And now we are going to explain next question, question number 6. Question number 6 has consider the following figures of a line MN and say whether the following statement is true or false. Okay. In the context is given figure. So figure is given in your book. First we draw the figure and after this we discuss these questions. So part A of question number 6. You can see this is figure. This is line given. All this point P, N, O, M, Q are lie on this line, and some question arise on basis of this figure. First question is that A part Q, M, O, N, P are the point on the line MN. Line MN. So P, N, O, M, Q are the point of the line MN. Yes, because this line can be increased in both way, and you can you can't measure the length of line. So you can see here all the point P, N, O, M, Q are point on the line MN. So this is true part. This part is true. Clear? Now, in first part, you can see Q, M, O, N, P are like the same line. You can say line MN, line MO, line ON, line NP, line PQ, line QP. Both are, all these lines are same line. Okay, so you can say all these point line the line MN. Now B part. B part of this question, M, O, N are the point on the line segment MN. Line segment, here the question discuss about line segment, not line, not say the line. Okay, only line segment. So what is line segment? M, line segment is MN. This is, you can say, this is line segment M, N. Line segment have two end point. Line have no end point. Line segment have different length. Line have different indefinite length, but line segment have definite length. Okay, so you can see here anywhere point O is line. So you can see this is line segment MN. Okay, point M, O, N are line. This line segment MN. This is line segment MN. You can see line segment MN, and the point M, O, N are the point on the line segment MN. Okay, so this is you can say this is true. This statement is true. Now, sixth statement, as M and N are the end point of the line segment MN. So this is line segment MN. You can see here point M and point N are the end point of this line segment. Clear? This is line segment MN. M, N, and point M and point N are the end point. You can see this figure. So this statement is true or false? This statement is true, because you can see this line segment MN, and point M and point N are the midpoint, are the end point of this line segment. So according to the part 3 of question 6 is that M and N are the midpoint on line segment MN. So here you can see this is their end point of the line segment MN. So you can say this is a true statement. So here you write this is true. Okay, now the next part, D part of this question is that O and N are end point of line segment OP. So first we draw line segment OP. After this we verify that point O and N are end point of the line segment OP or not. Okay. So for this we draw line segment OP. Here point O, this is point P, and anywhere point N at line segment OP. So statement is given here that O and N are the end point of line segment OP. This is line segment OP. Line segment OP, and here you can see the end point of line segment OP is O and P. According to this figure, you can see this is line segment OP, and the end point of line segment OP are O and P, but our question just told that lines end point of line segment OP are O and N, but here you can see the end point of line segment OP is O and P. So it means that the given statement is false, because this statement just told that O and N are the point of line are the end point of the line segment OP, but here we can see end point of line segment OP is O and P. So you can say the D part of question number 6 are false. This is clear. Now we are going to discuss E part of this question number 6. What is the E part of question number 6? E part of question number 6 is that M is one end the point of line segment QO. M is the one end of M is one of the end point of line segment OQ. So first we draw line segment OQ. After this we check M is the end point of this line segment or not. Okay. So first we draw line segment OQ. This is O, this is Q. So we draw line segment OQ like that. This is point Q. This is line segment. Here point O, here point Q, and this is point M. Anywhere between them a point 1. M is given according to this figure. Okay. So here you can see the line segment OQ have end point O and point Q, but the question just told that M is the one point of line segment OQ, but here you can see M is not any end point of line segment OQ. The end point of line segment OQ is O and Q. M lies between them anywhere. M is any point between O and Q and this line segment OQ, and O and Q are the end point of this line segment OQ. But question just told that M is one of the end points of the line segment OQ. So according to these figures, the given statement is false. Okay. So E part of this question 6 is false. That told us M is the one end point of line segment OQ. But if we draw this figure and we saw here the end point of line segment OQ is O and P, but in this question this is given that M is the one end point of line segment OQ. But here we saw M is not one end point of this line segment. M lies between them at anywhere, at any points. Okay. So I hope all of you understood this question. Now we are going to discuss next part. This is a F part. F part is given. M is the point on ray OP. First we draw ray OP, and then after this we can check that M lies between O and this ray OP or not. If M lies between lie and the ray OP, then we can say the given statement is true, neither this is false. Okay. So first draw it ray OP. So our statement is M is point on ray OP. So first we draw ray OP. OP is a ray like this. This is point P. This is point O. This is a fixed point. O is the fixed point. Okay. O is the end point, and P is non-fixed point. Okay. Between O and M, you can see here light point anywhere N. Clear? Point N is light between them. But our question just told us and that M is a point on ray OP. But here you can see M is not any point on ray OP. Only N a point on ray OP. But question, this the given statement is that M is a point on ray OP. But we draw here, you can see here, we draw ray OP and we find and that M is not any point on ray OP, but N is a point on ray OP. It means that the given statement is what? Given statement is false, because we draw a ray OP and we found that point M is not at the ray OP. Only a point N is lie on the ray OP. But here given point M is on the OP. So in this way, according to these figures, the given statement is false. This is a fault, this is a false. Now, the next part is G part. Okay, what is the G part of this question 6 is that ray OP is different from ray OQ. So first we draw, this is the ray OP and this is different ray from ray OQ or not. First we draw both ray. So this is ray OP and this is you can see ray OQ. OQ here point M lies. Okay. So here you can see this is ray OP and this is ray OQ. Both have different directions and both contain different point. Ray OP contain point N, but ray OQ contain point M. So they are, you can they have different in directions. Okay, so you can say they are different. So given statement is true. What is the given statement? The given statement is that ray OP is different from ray OQ. So yes, obviously you can see their direction is also different. They contain different point. Ray OP contain point N and ray OQ contain point M, and their direction is also different. So the G part is true. Now, next part of this question. What is the next part of this question? H. Ray OP is same as the ray OM. Ray OP and ray OM. So here you can see this is ray OP, clear, and we draw ray OM. Ray OM. OM. Okay. So here you can see this is ray OP and this is ray OM. Both have different direction. Okay. Both have different direction, so they are not same. Okay. Our given statement, ray OP is the same as ray OM. This is not same because their direction is different. So you can say this is a false. The given statement is false statement. Now, next part, this is I part of this question is that here we write I part. What is the I part of question number 6 is that ray OM is not opposite to ray OP. You can see here ray OM and OP both are in opposite directions. Okay, this is ray OP, this is ray OM. OM is and OP are opposite direction. So given statement is false. The given statement is that ray OM is not opposite to ray OP. But here we can see in this figure ray OM and ray OP are opposite in direction. So we can say the given statement is false. So here we write false. Clear? Next, next part, O is not, next statement of this question number 6 is that O is not an initial point of OP. So you can see here, this is line ray OP. O is this is initial point of this ray OP, but our statement is given that O is not initial point of ray OP. So if you draw ray OP like this, point P, this is the initial point or starting point of this ray, because the ray have one end point. Okay, so here you can see O is the initial point of this ray OP. This is the ray OP. You can write this. Okay, so here O is the initial point, but our statement is given that O is not an initial point on ray OP. O is not an initial point of ray OP, but here you can see we draw this ray OP and we found that O is the initial point. Clear? So we can see this is a false statement. This is a false. And last part of question, last part of this question, K part. What is the K part of this question? K part is that N is the initial point of NP and NM. Line segment in ray NP and ray NM. So first you draw a ray NP. The given statement, last statement is given here. N is the initial point of ray NP and ray NM. So first we draw NP. Ray NP. This is ray, here P. P is here N. Here you can see the point P is the initial point of this ray NP. This is ray NP. NP and point N is the initial point. And the next ray is MN. M, NM, N, M. This is the next point, next ray. This is point M, this is point N. This is a ray NM. So here you can see in ray NP and ray NM, the initial point is N. Initial point is N. So we can say the given statement is true. Clear? We can say the given statement is true because it is a initial point. N is the initial point of ray NP and ray NM. So in this way, student, in this way we completed exercise 4.1 of this chapter 4, basic geometrical ideas. Okay, I hope all of you understood this question. Now we are going to discuss curve. What is curve? What is closed curve? What is a open curve? What is simple closed curve and a simple open curve? Student, you are familiar to point. What is point? What is point? If you put sharp pencil on a plain paper, then you obtain a marks. This marks is called point. Okay, point have no length, no breadth, no thickness. So similarly we define what is curve. If you put a pencil, sharp pencil on the plain papers and you move it in any direction without lifting, then the figure you obtain, this is called curve, like this. Some curve is open curve, some curve is closed curve, and some is simple close and some is simple open, like this. What is curve? Okay, now we are going to explain what is curves. Clear? When you put your pencil on the paper and move it, run it in any direction without lifting, then the figure is obtained. This is called curve. Okay. Have you ever taken a piece of papers and just doodled the picture that are result of your doodling are called curve? Okay. Now this is curve. This is shape of curve like this. This is curve. Okay. So some is curve is open curve, some curve is closed curve. So about the we will discuss about the curve in next video. Thank you for watching. Jai Hind.